Miley Cyrus's accent and its evolution over time are great examples of how there actually are sociological implications for how public figures choose to speak, and how it actually is that deep. Miley Cyrus was raised in the Nashville metro area, and as a result, she had a pretty heavy Tennessee accent in the beginning of her career. Listen to this clip of her speaking from 2011.
Not a big fan of stairs because I'm probably the clumsiest artist here, so we'll see how that goes.
Did you hear how she raises the vowel in the word that to sound more like that? This is a trait of Southern American English, and it's especially common in the more northern states in the American South, like Tennessee, Kentucky, and North Carolina. Listen to this clip too from 2012, specifically how she says kind of like kind of.
So many sessions and just really kind of...
This is because of the first phase of something called the Southern vowel shift, which causes this diphthong in kind of to sound like this monophthong in kind of. And again, it makes sense that someone from Nashville would speak this way. But what's interesting about this era of Miley Cyrus's career is that it was just after Hannah Montana on Disney Channel had ended. And so she was trying to escape that child entertainer image that the kids show had brought her. She wanted to show that she wasn't someone who kids should look up to. And she did that by pretending to be black. If you're my age, you probably don't remember any of this because I was like 7 at the time, but she was doing a borderline racist caricature of a black rapper. She wore grills in the music video for We Can't Stop, and she had dreads at the 2015 MTV Awards. And I'm not extrapolating by saying that she was doing this in an attempt to profit off of black culture. When she was making the song We Can't Stop, where she was wearing the grills in the music video, she told the producer that she wanted the song to sound black. But then, in a tale as old as time, once she'd used hip-hop to get big, she disparaged it to make herself more palatable to white audiences. In a 2017 interview with Billboard, she said that she no longer wants to associate with hip-hop because it's all about Lamborghinis, women, and Rolexes. She pretty much said that she only still listens to Kendrick Lamar because he's one of the good ones. So let's bring this back to her accent. I want to make it clear that I don't think she was faking the southern accent she had earlier in her career. Her dad spoke like that, and she spoke like that when she was still on Hannah Montana. But what I think did happen is that she realized that southern speech and southern culture have a lot of proximity to blackness due to black Americans' historical ties to the South. And as a result, she dropped her natural southern accent to further distance herself from hip-hop and black culture. Listen to this clip of her speaking in 2019, after the Billboard interview. And notice how when she says the words I and happen, she doesn't display either of the traits of Southern speech that I pointed out earlier.
It's not gonna happen. I do that, and the minute I land, I'm bored.
Call me the friend who's too woke, but I just don't think it's a coincidence that she performatively adopted black aesthetics to garner controversy, and then once she was in the news cycle, she pivoted from anything remotely black. She stopped wearing grills, took out her faux dreads, and stopped speaking in a Southern accent because it sounded too black.